Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to the last part of real-time chat app from the scratch with the help of Flutter and Firebase. So on this series, we are simply going to cover user authentication, real-time chat, responsive UI and many more. So do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button and let's keep the like aim on this video of 500 likes. I know you will definitely do that. Now let's get started. But before we move to the code, I want to simply show you how our chat app will look alike at the end of this series. On the center, you can see the iOS device where I have simply opened my chat app, and on the right, you can see the Android chat app that we have successfully launched in the Android app. So this give a complete conclusion that this course will be for both Android and iOS as you can see on the screen. Now the reason for showing the two screens over here because to simply give you an idea like a two person who has a two different devices can use this app to have a chat, right? Now here first I am going to authenticate with the help of Google in my Android device. Then I will authenticate with the help of Google in the iOS device. So let's click to this sign in with Google button, and now we'll simply click to this iOS button also, and we'll select one of my account for my Android device and one of my account for iOS device. Now we'll simply sign in with Google in both the device, and we have simply registered successfully and directly move to the home page. Now in the home page, you can see at the top we have simply added a wave emoji and a hello, and here we have simply shown the user name that have been simply used by the user to sign up in the app with the help of Google. Now here you can see the welcome to text with a chat up text. Now chat up is the app name that I have simply kept for this chat app, and here you can see the profile icon, and by tapping to this icon we'll directly move to the profile page where the user can simply see their profile picture, their name, the email, the logout and the delete button. So we have also added a logout and delete button in the profile page. Now let's back to the home page, and here you can see the search bar where the user can simply search for the respective username that he want to have in chat. Now what is this username? So now the reason for giving a username is something like this. It's just like an Instagram. So in the Instagram, as you know that each user have their own specific username, so that the thing we have simply done in our chat app where we are going to provide the unique username to the each user, and by writing that username the user can simply have a chat with that user. Yeah, so now I'm going to simply write the username that I have simply signed up through my Android device, and here I will just write app crafting, and here we'll directly move to the chat page, and here you can see that it simply shows the username through which I am having a chat. And here in the chat page you can see that we have added an option to simply send a voice note to the user and a message bar so that they can send a message to the user, and you can see that we have added a attach file icon, and by pressing to this icon they can simply send the image to the respective user. So I will simply send my first message from here and will just write hello, how are you, and will simply send this message from here, and you will see that after sending a message the message frequently appeared in my mobile device. Now I will simply tap and will send a reply to here, and you can see that it simply shows an option to give an permission to send the voice note to this user. So I will simply give a permission, and here you can see that hello, how are you message. Now I will simply reply to it and will just say hi, I am fine. Yeah, so here you can see that in no seconds we will get a message on the real time, and the two users can simply have a chat. So this is an awesome chat app. Now let's send a reply to him, and we'll say how this app is. and you can see in just a few seconds we get the message in our other device, and I will simply reply that yes, it is great. Yeah, so here you can see that the two users can simply have an awesome chat between each other like one to one in no time, and we can simply get a message from one device to the another. Now let's move and let's send the image to Shivam, like if he asked me an image for the watch. Now let's send the image to Shivam, and I will simply send the image of watch from here, and will simply send the image, and you will see that it simply shows that your image is uploading, but in no time the image has been sent to the user, and it simply shows in my app too, in my, I think so, in my Android device too. And you can see that we can successfully send the image here. Now let's send the other image here, and here you can see that how frequently the image is transferring from one device to the another, and we can successfully send an image. Now let's move ahead and let's send a voice note. So here in the Android device I will simply record a voice note from here. So I will simply tap to this mic icon and I will start recording. Hello, how are you? Do you like this app? We'll stop the recording and upload our audio. Now let's wait as audio is uploading. So here you can see that audio has been sent, and will simply play this audio in my Android device, and you will simply hear it. Hello, how are you? Do you like this app? So you can see that how we can simply send an audio to the other user in no time, and we can also send images, we can also send messages. So this is the app that we are going to simply make on this complete chat app course. Let's get started. In our last part, I have simply shown you how to simply send a one-to-one message to the user by using a chat page, and how the data will be simply uploaded to the Firebase Firestore. And I have also shown you how to create a specific chat room ID for the two users who want to have a private chat. Yeah, so this is how we can simply use a chat app features to provide one-to-one chat to our users. Now on this video we are going to simply show all the chats that we have simply sent to the other user, and in the chat page I am going to simply handle all this case. So for that I need to move to the home page first from here, and while simply searching the specific username that I want to have in chat, so I will simply search Ayush over here, and will simply move to the chat page where I can simply have a one-to-one chat with an Ayush. Now when we are sending the message, we want to simply show the message over here that have been stored in the Firebase. So we will do that by using a stream builder. Yeah, so let's move to the chat page.dart file, and here first we'll simply close all the functions that we have simply created. Now here we'll simply create one widget which is a chat message, and as I've told you that this will be like showing all the message by using a stream builder. So here I will simply pass a return, something like this. Now to use a stream builder, first I need to simply create a stream over here. So I'll simply write a stream, a message stream. Now this is a stream. I hope that if you have followed my old series, then you already know the use of stream builder, because I have used many times before on my course. But if not, then I'm going to simply teach you here. So I'll simply create one stream builder, and in the builder I need to simply pass and context a sync snapshot, and we'll write a snapshot. Now I've already told the use of snapshot, like it will help us to read each document that present in that collection. Yeah, so we need to simply read a chat room collection. Yeah, so let's move to the Firebase first, and here you can see that we need to simply read a chat room collection, then the specific chat room ID, then the chats collection, and all the chats we need to simply show in the chat page, right? So here I need to simply first return, and in the return I need to just write snapshot dot hash data. Now you will think that why I passed a hash data. Now the hash data function will simply check that if the chat room have a respective chats or not to display. Yeah, so it will simply first check, then it will going to display. Now the display will be in the form of list view dot builder, and in the item builder I need to simply pass a context and a index. Now here in the context index I need to simply do one thing over here, which will be like, if the snapshot has data, then we'll show the list builder, list view dot builder, but if not, then we need to just show the blank, so we'll use just a container over here. Yeah, something like this. I hope it is much clear. Now in the context index I need to simply item count first, because I need to keep a count like how much document present on that respective collection. So here I need to simply pass an item count, and in the item count I just need to write snapshot dot data dot docs, and will simply track the length. So I'm using snapshot dot data dot docs dot length. Yeah, so after it is, we need to also pass a reverse to true. Now the reason for passing a reverse to true is because, as I've told you, that we are going to show the new message from the bottom rather than a new message from the top. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to explain. Like if you have used Instagram or WhatsApp, Facebook, Messenger, then you already know that what I'm telling about. Like a new message will be shown over here rather than over here. Now if you don't pass a reverse to true, the new message will be shown something over here in the top position. So that's not how the chat feature works. Yeah, so this is how. Now we need to pass one more main thing, which is a stream. We haven't passed a stream, so we need to call a stream first, which is a message stream. Yeah, so here first I need to create one more widget, which is chat message style. Now what is a chat message style? So we need to keep on track like which message has been sent by me and which message has been sent by the other user, because the message has been sent by me will be shown in the different color, as you can see over here, and at the right side of the screen, and the message that have been sent by other user will be on the different color and to the left side of the screen. So we need to simply keep a track like which message has been sent by me and by the other user. So that will help us to make this chat app. So chat message style will simply handle this case. So here I am going to simply create widget and one more function, which will be a chat message type. Yeah. Now here I am going to simply pass a string, first a message and a bool, and we'll simply check that if the message has been sent by me or not. Yeah, I hope it is much clear. Now here I will simply pass first inside a bracket a return, and in the return I'm going to simply pass a row. Now in the row what I'm going to do, that here I will tell that first let me pass the children, and in the children I need to simply show the flexible widget. Now the reason for using a flexible widget over here is because now the flexible widget will do one thing, like if the message length is very long, then we need to simply keep a track like how much this size of an blue container will be. Like hello, how are you? So there are 4 words. Now if there will be 5 words, then container size should be increased. So that's why, to provide the flexibility, we are going to use a flexible widget. Now here we need to use a container here again, and in the container we need to pass an padding agent set dot all. We need to just pass an 16. Yeah, so here it is, and a margin will write agent set dot symmetric, and here we need to simply pass horizontal 16 and a vertical up to 4, something like this. Now once we have done all this thing, we can simply pass a decoration, a box decoration. Now in the box decoration, I need to simply pass a different border radius and also a color. Now border radius will be something like this. We'll write border radius dot only from the top left. So you can see from the top left, if the message is sent by me, it is also in the circular form, and if not, it is also in the circular form. So both the case is true. So we'll just pass radius dot circular, and let me check what circular radius we have passed over here, which is 30. So I can simply pass 30, or let's keep it 24, I guess. Yeah. Now from the bottom right is this case. So if the message is sent by me, I don't want to provide border radius, and if not, then I want to provide a border radius. Yeah. So we'll simply check that if the message has been sent by me. If yes, then we'll simply send the radius circular to 0, because I don't need a border radius. Now if the message is not sent by me, I need to simply provide a border radius, which will be a circular 24. I hope it is much clear, because it is very easy to understand, like if the message has been sent by me, how to handle that case, and if not, then how to handle that case, right? Now we need to pass a radius circular, and we'll keep 24, and here we need to pass from the bottom left, and we'll simply keep on checking, like if the message sent by me, then we'll use a radius dot circular 24, and here we'll pass radius dot circular 0, something like this. Now here we have done all the case that we want to handle, not all the case, just for the border radius. Now we need to also change a color of a container if the message has been sent by me or not. So here I will simply check that if the message sent by me, I need to simply show the color on this color. So let's get that color first, and if not, then let's pass this color. Yeah. Now here I need to simply pass a child first, and we need to use a text widget, and in the text widget I need to simply pass a message that we need to show. Yeah. Now we can use a style, a text style. Now in the text style I need to simply pass the color, which will be a colors dot white. Font size, let's pass up to 15.0, and font weight will be, let's pass, I think so we can pass bold, I guess it will be okay. Now if we want, we can increase a size maybe later. Now we can simply call a chat message style over here. So we'll simply write return chat message style, and we need to simply pass first a message. So here I'm going to get this message, like you can see this text field, which is a message. So here I will just write ds, and not ds, yeah, we need to write a ds, because we are getting a document result from each document from a chat collection. Yeah, so this is a collection which is a chats, and this is our all the documents, and we need to simply get sent by and a message from each document. Yeah, so these are all the documents. Now here we need to simply keep a ds. So here I will use like document snapshot ds equals to, and we'll write snapshot dot data, dot docs, and here we'll keep our index, something like this. Yeah, and we'll now ds, and we need to write exact field name, which is message. So I'll just write a message, and here we need to keep a track. So here I will copy this text field again, not a text field I'm telling a text field, but a field. Yeah, so here I'll write ds, and if the username simply gets matched with my username, so we need to simply pass that case. If equals to, then we need to use a ds, and we need to simply check that if it is true. So that's why I've simply passed a bool case above. Yeah, I hope it is much clear. Now we need to simply get all the data first from a Firebase. So for that we need to simply create a function in database.dart file. So here let's move, and here we need to simply write a future. Now in this future, I need to simply first get a data from the stream. So I will write stream, and here I need to just write a query snapshot. Query snapshot, and here we'll simply write get chat room messages, something like this. Now here I need to simply pass our chat room ID. So I will simply just write a chat room ID here, and now I need to pass async await, and here I will just pass first return, and here you can pass await firebase firestore dot instance dot collection, and in the collection we need to simply first write our, now don't make a mistake with a capital and small c. Now make sure it should match what you have written over here. So let me check it again. I think so I was making a mistake again. Yeah, chat rooms dot doc, and we need to simply pass chat room ID. So chat rooms, we move to the ID. Now a chats collection, so we'll again create one collection which is chats. Now once we get a chat collection, now we need to simply read all the document. Now we need to also order by with a type that we have passed over here, because as I've told you that the message will be shown in the form like a sequence, because if we simply show a random message in the chat room, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, like some message has been sent in 11 a.m, then we'll simply show that message in 8 p.m, then that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so that's why I need to order that collection. So we'll pass order by, and here I need to simply pass a time, and we'll tell that to simply show in the descending order, and we'll simply pass a true, and here we'll simply pass dot snapshot. Yeah, dot snapshot, as I have already told the use of snapshot over here. Yeah, so here once we have done all this thing, now let's move, and here we'll move to the chat page back again, and now I'm going to simply call this function that we have written. Yeah, so for the function I need to simply write one function name which is get and set message. Yeah, now we need to pass async message stream is equals to await database methods dot get chat room message, and here I need to simply pass a chat room ID. We can use a set state. Now we need to simply call this in the init state. Yeah, so what I'm thinking that let's call on the load function over here, and here first I will simply call, like I need to write a async first over here, then I need to write an await get the shared pref, and here I need to then call a get and set message. Yeah, now we can use a set state, and now we can directly call on the load function. So here it is. Now we can simply call this chat message widget in our here over here. So first I need to simply pass the username. So we'll write widget.name. So here you can see the name, which is Ayush Sharma, through which I'm having a chat. Now where we have written this, I need to simply remove all the thing that we have just created, and a size block also. Now here I will simply write a chat message, and I need to simply wrap up with a container, and here I'm going to simply pass the height media query dot of context dot size dot height divided by 2 or 6 is 1.5. You can set it according to your need, like how you want to simply show that. So let me see what fit best. I think so this much height is okay. Now we can simply hot restart the app, and let's check how we will simply get our data. So here I will simply search Ayush Sharma, and here we'll move to the chat, and here you can see hello, how are you? I am fine. Yeah. So this is how we can simply handle the case. Like, you can see the message that have been sent by me, but you will notice that we need to simply pass a main, because we haven't passed like how to simply shift a message. Once the message has been sent by me, then I need to simply show in the right position. So we'll use main axis alignment, and we'll write main axis alignment dot main axis alignment dot end if the message has been sent by me is true. Yeah. And if not, then the message, sorry, main axis alignment will be simply at start. Yeah, something like this. Now you can see that it looks good. Now if I will simply say that hello Ayush, hello Ayush, yeah, so here you can see that I can simply send a message, and that message has been shown over here. So this is how the chatting feature going to work. Now if you want, you can increase or decrease a font size according to your wish, like how you want to simply design all the thing. And if you want a more border radius, you can also do that. You can do that up to your need. Yeah, so here it is. And now I can simply send a message to a Ayush. Yeah, so this is how the chatting feature going to work. And now our chat page is not done. I know it is not done because the audio and the image part is still left over here. So let's move and let's make this two thing first in our chat page. So here I have done some of the changes, or you can say I have added some of the functionalities to simply activate the sound recording, or you can say a voice note that the user going to send to the other user, and the image. So let me explain you what all things I have added in the chat page. So here, when you will move above, you will see that I have added one function name initialize. Now the initialize function will do one thing. It will simply open the recorder that you have, and it will also ask a permission that we want to simply access the microphone of this device, right? So as you know that to access a microphone and send a voice note, we need to ask a permission from the device to access that, right? Without a permission I can't access the microphone. So that's why I have written one function name request permission, and that's why we have added one of the package name permission handler that I have talking about. Yeah, so this was the reason for adding that package and writing this function name, which is a request permission. Yeah, now here you can see that I have written one more function, which is start recording. So start recording function will be called when the user will tap to this mic button, and when this mic button will be activated, it will simply start recording the audio file. And you can also stop the recording once you have simply think that we have recorded all the thing that we need to simply send. Yeah, so once you do all this case, you can simply call this upload file function, and in the upload file function will simply show the toast message first that your audio is uploading, so please wait. And here you can see that I have been using Firebase storage. Now I know that you will tell that Firebase storage is not free, but as we are going to handle audio and images, so that's why I'm going to use a Firebase storage. And through the Firebase storage, we can simply access the audio and images file that we upload and send to other user. So let's move to the Firebase first, and here you can see the storage. And in the storage, make sure that when you will move to the rules section, then in the rules section simply change the rules from false to true. Yeah, so once you will do these changes, then you can simply upload the data to the Firebase storage. Yeah, I hope it is much clear. Now once you have done all this thing, here we have written a code to upload that audio file that has been recorded, because the audio file will be first uploaded to the Firebase storage, then it will be appeared in the form of the link. So here you can see that I have created one string which is download URL, and in this URL we will get one link and a data Now you will see that I have added one more field, which is data. Now the reason for data, and we have also added this field in the message where we are uploading a message. So let's close this first and let me show you. Yeah, so here you can see the message. Now here when the user will send a message, we'll track that yes, it is a message. Now when the user will upload audio, we'll simply change the data to audio because we'll tell that it is an audio. So we need to keep on track like what user is sending by using this option, so that we can simply show that over here. Now I will show you how this data field is very important on this Firebase and how we can simply track our data. So yeah, so once we have done all this thing, now this was a function through for upload file, and here you can see that I have created one dialog box. Now when I tap to this open recording, or you can say the mic button, you will see that this dialog box appear and it simply says that add voice note. Now I'll simply click to the start recording button and my recording will automatically start, and once the recording is done, I can simply upload the audio. Now this is an emulator, so that's why it don't have any recording feature like voice recording feature, so that's why start recording function will won't work over here. So when I'll test this app on the real device, yes, we are going to test this app on the real device also, and I will show you how to use this recording function. Now we have added one more thing, which is image. Like as you can see, as I've told you that we will also upload the image. Now for the image, I have just returned some of the functions over here like file selected image. Now as I've told you that I have used image picker and pick the image from the phone gallery functions and all many time before in my series, so I don't want to show that code and make this video long. So that's why I've simply wrote image picker function and just a function like here you can see upload image, where you can simply upload the image. So this is a function to upload the image. Yeah, so if you want to simply write a code, you can pause a video, and if you want to simply get a code, I will simply provide the link in the description box. You can simply get a code from there, no worries about that. Now I'll show you how the upload image function will going to work over here. So now here you can see that I am having a chat with Ayush and I have sent one message hello and the second message how are you. Now I want to simply send the image from a phone gallery. Now the Ayush asked me that I want an image of the watch you are wearing. So I want to simply send him the watch image. Now I'll simply type to this attach file icon, and here it simply opens my phone gallery, and now I can simply click to this watch option or watch image, not option, and here you can see that it simply shows your image is uploading, please wait. Yeah, now let's check to the Firebase and let's check what we will simply get over here there. Yeah, so here we'll move to the Firestore database, and here we'll move to our specific chat room ID where I am having a direct chat with Ayush. So here move to the chats collection, and here you can see that 3 document has been created. Now it is a message, so that why it's showing a message. Now this is also a message. Now I've sent an image, so here you can see that data has been changed from message to image to indicate it as an image. Now in the message you can see that there is a link. Now let me open this link first and I will show you. Yeah, so here you can see that this is the image that I've just uploaded from my emulator, and we have simply get over here. Now in the last message you will see that image, it simply says that image has been sent by the user. Now you can see that once I've sent the image, the link of an image has been shown over here. But we don't want to send a link of an image to that user. We need to simply send them the image rather than showing the link. So that's why I was telling that how data is necessary here. So now we need to do some of the changes to simply show the image over here, and same for the audio file. Yeah, here you can see that it simply shows an image rather than a link. So let me explain you what all thing I have done over here. So in the chat message style where we have shown our chat message, here you can see that I have passed our data. Now the data, as I have explained you, the data will keep a track like it is an image. it is an audio or it is a message has been sent by the user. So it will simply keep a track like what have been sent by the user. Yeah. So then we need to simply pass a data that we simply get over here. So this is the data that I'm talking about. Now once we have passed and data over here, now we need to simply check that if the data is equals to image. Now if the data is image, then we need to simply show the image over here. Now if the data is audio, then I will simply show the audio icon to play that audio. Now I need to simply add some more features in this to allow the user to play that audio. I will show you how I will do that. Now if the text is a message, now the message will be simply sent. So for an example, now if I will send a message like how it is, tell me how it is. Yeah, now I'll simply send this message. Now I will send one more image like of this watch, and here it simply says your image is uploading, so please wait. Yeah, and here you will see the image that, yeah, now here you can see that the image appears, and this image I have simply sent to the Ayush. So this is how we can simply send an image to the respective user, and this image will be uploaded to the Firebase storage, and then it will be simply shown in the Firestore database. Yeah, so this is how we can send an image. Now let's move and we'll simply create one more thing, which is our audio player screen. And in the audio player screen we need to simply pass the audio file so that the user can simply play that audio file. Yeah, but as it is just an emulator, so that's why I won't show you. When we'll simply test the app on the real device, then I'll show you how this audio file going to work. So now let's move, and in the home page I'm going to simply show all the chats that the user have done over here in the chat up home page. So here we need to simply call all the room IDs that simply match with my username. Yeah, so if any of the chat room ID that simply match with my username, we are going to simply show that in the home page. So as you know that when we need to simply read a documents from a Firebase, we need to use a stream builder, right? So here we need to write a stream builder here again, and here first I am going to create a stream which will be chat room streams. So here I will write chat rooms, and here I will write chat room stream, something like this. And here we have simply created a stream. Now I can simply create a function to show all the chat room list where I have a chat with any of the users. So here I will just write chat room list, something like this. Now first I need to simply write a widget over here, and in the widget here I need to do one thing. I need to simply pass a return, and in the return I need to write a stream builder. As I told you, we need to simply call a stream builder, and here I need to pass a context, and in the context we need to write async snapshot. Yeah, so here it is, and we need to simply return, and in the stream I'm going to simply pass a chat room stream. So I'll write a stream and a chat room stream. Now in the return I need to simply check that if the chat rooms have the respective documents or not. Like if I haven't talked any of the users till now, then it will simply show here the blank. And if I have a chat with any of the users past before on this app, then I will simply show all the chats in the home page, right? So we need to simply check that by using snapshot.has_data, and here we'll simply use a list view builder to show all that. Yeah, now in the item builder I need to simply pass a context index, and once the data is there, then we'll show that through list view builder, and if not, then we'll just use a container, something like this. Yeah, so here it is. Now in the list view builder, first I need to simply pass a padding, and just pass a padding edge insert dot 0, and it will simply like remove all the unknown space from a list view builder. And here I need to simply pass an item count so that I can simply count all the documents that present in a respective docu collection, not a document here. So we'll write docs dot length, something like this, and we need to simply pass a sync and wrap to true. And here we need to pass a document snapshot ds is equals to snapshot dot data dot docs, and here we need to just pass an index, something like this. Now here we need to create one more thing, which is a chat room tile. Now the chat room tile, here you can see the container. Now the container we are going to simply pass in a chat room tile, you can say chat room list tile. So here once again we are going to simply create one more stateful widget, which will be a chat room tile. Yeah, so here I will just write a stateful widget, and in the stateful widget we'll just pass here a chat room list type, something like this. Yeah, now here I can simply pass a scaffold. Now here I think so, rather than passing a scaffold, we can simply show this container that we have just made for the UI. And here I need to simply copy this complete thing from here where we have written something over here. So I'll copy this material widget and will simply paste it something over here, where over here in the body, and I simply paste it over here. Now once we have done all this thing and we have shown a container, we can show the data now by using a profile pic URL name, username and his ID. So here like you can see that it simply shows a Shyam image over here with a Shyam name and what message he has sent to me. Now I don't have a Shyam image. Now I need to simply track, like I need to go to the users collection, and here I need to simply first track all the collection where the Shyam has a data to simply get his pic and show that pic over here. I hope you are getting what I am trying to explain. So that's why I am simply going to create one string. Now in the string I am going to simply store the profile pic. So I will just write profile, and here I will write profile pic URL, and I will just pass a space. Yeah. Now I'm going to simply get his name, his username and his ID. Yeah, so we need to pass all this thing to get the details about a Shyam. Now I'm taking an example of Shyam, but there will be a number like so many users. You can have a chat like 50 users, then we need to simply get a 50 users profile pic over here to simply show in the chat page, right? Now here I will just create one more function, which is get this user info, and this function will simply help us to get the user info. And here I just need to pass an async, and will pass username equals to widget dot chatroom ID. Now I think so I haven't created a chatroom ID. So first we need to simply get some details over here in this widget. So first I'm going to create a string, and in the string first I'm going to get a last message that have been sent to Shyam. Yeah, the chatroom ID, my username and a time. So these are all the details that we need to simply pass over here, and we need to simply call all this by using chat room list tile. And here we need to simply use this dot chatroom ID, this dot my last message, username, and same for time. Yeah, we need to also show the time, that's why I'm using string time over here. And we need to simply pass a required function because we need all this data to execute a thing. Yeah, so once you have written all this thing, we can simply just write widget dot chatroom id dot replace all. So you can see that here in the chat rooms, the two users whose id are something like this, like the first username through which I'm going to have a chat, then a dash, or you can say underscore, then a Shivam, which is a my username. So this is how the username chatroom id has been created. Now to get a Ayush detail from the user's collection, I need to simply get his username and will simply match that username over the user's collection to get his pick. So I will simply match that if any of the document that present in the user's collection match with this username or not. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to tell. So this we need to do because I need to get the Ayush image over here. So here first I will simply match the username and then I will simply get his image. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Now that's why I'm writing this function to first get his name from the chatroom ID, then I'm going to match that ID. Yeah. So here I will just write replace all, and here I will simply pass a underscore, and in the underscore I will just replace a underscore with a space. Yeah, you can just like write the chatroom id and can replace all the thing. You will get what I'm trying to explain. And the replace all, where my username is there, just replace it with a space. Yeah, to get the other user username. This is just to get the other user username. Now I'll just write a query snapshot is equals to await. Now here I need to simply create one function to match the data. So here I will move, and here I'm going to simply create one function which is get user info. So let's move to the database.dart file, and here I'll simply create one function which will be a future a query snapshot, and we'll just write get user info, something like this. And here I need to simply pass the username that I want to search, and here I'll just write async return. I first need to return await, and here I just need to write Firebase firestore dot instance dot collection, and here I need to simply pass the collection that I want to match, which is users collection dot where, and this dot where function will simply first match the username that I want to keep a track. I hope that it is very easy for you to understand, but if not, I will recommend you to simply write a code. Don't simply watch this video just like a movie. I will tell that simply code along with me, because this will help you to just like code, and if you will write, you will get to know what I'm trying to explain. And if you simply watch this video just like a movie, then you can't get a single thing, because this is a code. This is not like you simply run ABCD. So this is a code. When you will simply code, you will get to know what I'm telling about. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Now we need to simply just write username is equal to, and we'll simply match the username and we'll simply get that details. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Now here we'll write database methods dot get user info, something like this. Now once you have done all this thing, I can simply get a name. Yeah, so for the name I just need to write a snapshot. You know that what snapshot does. I won't repeat it again. Yeah, now we'll just write a query snapshot dot docs, and we'll simply get the name. So here I'll just write a field name which should be exact this field name. So I'll just write a name, something like this. And once we have done all this thing, we need to simply get the profile and his ID, something like this. Yeah, so here I need to get his profile pic, and just write the field name which is image, and I just write image over here, the ID and we'll simply get the ID. So this is the ID that I'm trying to get over here. Yeah, and we just need to pass a set state. Now in the init state I can simply pass get user info, something like this. Now here it is done, I guess, and we have wrote all the thing to simply get the user image over here. Now we can simply pass all the detail over here. Now the image will be in the form of the link, so that's why I'm going to do one thing. Now we'll just write profile pic URL is equals to space, then we'll just show circular progress indicator, and once we get an image we can use a clip react, and rather than image.asset we'll pass network, and we'll just write profile pic URL here. I hope it is clear. Now we can pass same, which is a username over here, which is rather than username we need to pass a name. Yeah, name like this. I hope that we are getting a username over here. Yeah, you just need to pass a name rather than username, a last message, which is a last message. So we just need to write widget dot last message, and we need to also show the time. So we'll write widget dot something like this. Yeah, so I hope we have written all the thing. Now we need to simply call the chat room tile form here. Where here, where we need to simply return it first. So we'll write return chat room list. I'm calling chat room style over here. Yeah, so for that I need to pass ds.id, because this is the ID that I'm trying to get. Here the ID will be displayed, and the last message that we want to simply show. So then ds last message, my username will be as it is, and for the time we are going to show this time, which is last message sent timestamp. So we'll write ds, we'll paste it exactly, and here it is. Yeah, so we have simply shown all this details. Now here we haven't called the function to show that the collection, so we need to simply create that function to show that. Yeah, so for that I need to move to the database.dart file, and here I need to just write a future, and we need to just write a stream. Now in the stream I need to just write a query snapshot. We need to just write a query snapshot, and here we need to just write get chat rooms. Yeah, and we need to write async, and here we need to pass a string first, and the string I need to first get my username is equals to await shared preference helper dot get username. Yeah, and we can simply return by using await firebase firestore dot instance dot collection, and here I need to simply pass chat rooms, which is this collection. So let's copy this collection, and we'll simply paste it over here, and we'll write dot order by, and we need to pass time descending, and we need to make a descending to true, something like this. Now once we have done all this thing, we can pass dot where. Now I'm writing this function because I need to simply move to the users list and check that which users list have my username, and we need to just show that all chat room ID over here. Yeah, so thereby I'm just passing this, and we need to write users dot array contain, and the array contain will simply check that if it contain my username over there, and if, then we'll simply get the by using dot snapshot, something like this. I hope it is clear. And once we have written all this thing, we can create on the load function. First, we need to write async await get the shared pref, and here I will write await chat room stream equals to await database methods dot get chat room message, and we need to pass a chat room id. Sorry, not this function, we need to call get chat rooms, something like this, and we need to pass a set state, and in the init state I can simply pass on the load function. Yeah, here it is, and we have done. Now we can simply call the chat room list over here. Now here in the name I can pass my name, so I will just write my name over here. Just write my name, something like this, to show my name over here that we get in the expanded widget. We just remove the material widget from here, and we just need to write chat room list. Yeah, so here it is done, and now we can simply show all the chats over here. So let's hot restart the app. Now here you can see in the home page we can see all the chats that we have with the users, and here you can see that Ayush Gupta, through which I have the chat and the image. When, like, this is the last thing that simply happened on this chat room. Now when I'll tap to this chat room, will redirect to that page, but for redirection we need to do some of the things. Like here, let's move to the home.dart page, and here first I need to move to the material widget, and we need to simply wrap up with a gesture detector. And one more thing, the error that we are simply getting over here is because we have added a scaffold. Now make sure that you are passing a chat room list style in the widget, so that's why I remove the scaffold from here, and here I'll just write a gesture detector, and in the ontap method will directly push the user to the chat page. So here I will just write material page route, and here we'll write material page route context, and here we'll directly push the user to the chat page. So I'll just write a chat page name, and here I'm simply sending the profile URL, which is this profile pic URL. So I'll just write profile pic URL over here, something like this. Now when I'll tap to this, and here you can see that we can directly move to the chat page, and this is the last thing that we have simply sent on this chat room, which is an image. So that's why you can simply see the image over there. I hope it is clear. Now one more thing, let's move back, and here you can see this icon. Now when we'll tap to this icon, we'll directly move to the profile page, and in the profile page you can see the user image, his name, email, log out and delete account button. So now let's do one thing, let's move to the home page here back again, and the home page will simply use get the shared pref function here again, and we'll copy this and we'll simply paste it over here, and we'll simply call all the thing. Yeah, now simply remove the stream, we don't need a stream, and in the init state I'm going to simply call get the shared pref. Now I'm doing this because so that I can show the username and his email. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Now until it is loading, we need to do one thing, we need to simply pass my name is equals to null, then we'll simply show a circular progress indicator, and once it is loaded, then we are going to simply show the name over here, and we'll simply wrap up with a center widget. And here we need to simply, I know that it simply changed to black, But do not need to worry, I will show you how we can handle this. Rather than passing over here, we can do one thing. We need to simply pass it over here so that the color will won't get disappear. So I'll just write is equals to null, then we'll just show circular progress indicator and we'll simply wrap up with a center widget, something like this. Now here you can simply change the color, which will be colors dot white, something like this. And now you can simply show the name of the user. But before that, if you want to show the user image, you can use network and you can first show his image. I think so it is written my picture, so I'll simply write my picture over here, and here I need to simply pass my name. Will just pass my name, and here you can see that there is two button, but simply hot restart the app here again. And now we'll simply click to this, and here you can see the my name and the email. So this is what I was talking about, and now I can see my name. I have simply passed in a wrong position. I think so. We need to simply pass over here, which is my email first, and then I want to show the name over where over here. So I'll simply change it to name, and here I will just write my name, something like this. Yeah, so it is done. Now if you see overflow pixel error, you can simply decrease down the font size to manage it. And here you can see the logout and delete button. Now to execute this, I need to add some of the features or functions in our order.dat file. So in our order.dat file, here I will do one thing, like I will create one function name which is sign out. Now here I'll write future sign out, and here first I will write async await Firebase auth, and will write dot instance dot sign out to simply sign out the user. And once he demand to simply delete their account, we can also do that by using future here again, and we'll simply write a function name which is delete user. And in the delete user function, I just need to simply get the user detail first, like then we'll simply delete that thing. Yeah, so we'll write await Firebase auth dot instance dot current user, and we'll write user, and here we'll write dot delete function to simply delete the user detail. Yeah, so here it is done. Now once you have done all this thing, now we can simply call all these two function in the profile page. So let's move to the profile page first, and in the profile page we'll simply wrap up the container that we have written with a gesture director. I've already wrapped up. Now here I need to just write async, and here I will write await auth methods dot sign out, and once we have sign out, we can simply push the user to the where onboarding page. Right, now to push the user, I will just write navigator dot push replacement, because I don't want that when he hit the back button he simply move inside the app. We need to simply provide them a new route. So we'll write material page route, and in the context I will just push the user to the onboarding page, something like this. Yeah, so once we have written all this thing, now let's do same execution for our delete page. Now again we'll wrap up with a gesture detector on tap method gesture detector here by gesture detector await. For that we need to simply pass async await auth methods, and we'll write auth methods dot delete user dot then, and we'll again push the user to the onboarding page. Yeah, so here I'm going to simply copy this navigator function here again, and we'll simply paste it something over here as it is. Yeah, so this is how we can simply add a logout and a delete button. So let's move back to the home page, and I think so we have completed all the features for our chat app. But before closing this video, now I will show you how our chat app will look alike when there will be a conversation between the two users. So here I'm going to show two devices in my screen and the conversation that going to happen between the two users, right? On the center you can see the iOS device where I have simply opened my chat app, and on the right you can see the Android chat app that we have successfully launched in the Android app. So this give a complete conclusion that this course will be for both Android and iOS, as you can see on the screen. Now the reason for showing the two screens over here, because to simply give you an idea, like a two person who has a two different devices can use this app to have a chat, right? Now here first I'm going to authenticate with the help of Google in my Android device, then I will authenticate with the help of Google in the iOS device. So let's click to this sign in with Google button, and now we'll simply click to this iOS button also, and we'll select one of my account for my Android device and one of my account for iOS device. Now we'll simply sign in with Google in both the device, and we have simply registered successfully and directly move to the home page. Now in the home page you can see at the top we have simply added a wave emoji and a hello, and here we have simply shown the user name that have been simply used by the user to sign up in the app with the help of Google. Now here you can see the welcome to text with a chat up text. Now chat up is the app name that I have simply kept for this chat app, and here you can see the profile icon, and by tapping to this icon we'll directly move to the profile page where the user can simply see their profile picture, their name, the email, the logout and the delete button. So we have also added a logout and delete button in the profile page. Now let's back to the home page, and here you can see the search bar where the user can simply search for the respective username that he want to have in chat. Now what is this username? So now the reason for giving a username is something like this. It's just like an Instagram. So in the Instagram, as you know that each user have their own specific username, so that the thing we have simply done in our chat app, where we are going to provide the unique username to the each user, and by writing that username the user can simply have a chat with that user. Yeah, so now I'm going to simply write the username that I have simply signed up through my Android device, and here I will just write app crafting, and here we'll directly move to the chat page, and here you can see that it simply shows the username through which I am having a chat. And here in the chat page you can see that we have added an option to simply send a voice note to the user and a message bar so that they can send a message to the user, and you can see that we have added a attach file icon, and by pressing to this icon they can simply send the image to the respective user. So I will simply send my first message from here, and will just write hello, how are you, and will simply send this message from here, and you will see that after sending a message the message frequently appeared in my mobile device. Now I will simply tap and will send a reply to here, and you can see that it simply shows an option to give an permission to send the voice note to this user. So I will simply give a permission, and here you can see that hello, how are you message. Now I will simply reply to it and will just say hi, I am fine. Yeah, so here you can see that in no seconds we will get a message on the real time, and the two users can simply have a chat. So this is an awesome chat app. Now let's send a reply to him, and we'll say how this app is, and you can see in just a few seconds we get the message in our other device, and I will simply reply that yes, it is great. Yeah, so here you can see that the two users can simply have an awesome chat between each other like one to one in no time, and we can simply get a message from one device to the another. Now let's move and let's send the image to Shivam. Like if he asked me an image for the watch, now let's send the image to Shivam, and I will simply send the image of watch from here, and will simply send the image, and you will see that it simply shows that your image is uploading, but in no time the image has been sent to the user, and it simply shows in my app too, in my, I think so, in my Android device too. And you can see that we can successfully send the image here. Now let's send the other image here, and here you can see that how frequently the image is transferring from one device to the another, and we can successfully send an image. Now let's move ahead and let's send a voice note. So here in the Android device I will simply record a voice note from here. So I will simply tap to this mic icon and I will start recording. Hello, how are you? Do you like this app? We'll stop the recording and upload our audio. Now let's wait as audio is uploading. So here you can see that audio has been sent, and will simply play this audio in my Android device, and you will simply hear it. Hello, how are you? Do you like this app? So you can see that how we can simply send an audio to the other user in no time, and we can also send images, we can also send messages. So this is it from this video, and we have made a complete chat app from the scratch, and you have added one more app to your app bucket list. Now I will tell you one thing, if you want to simply add some more apps to your app bucket list, you can simply follow, because we have already made 12 to 13 apps before on this channel. And if you want the source code of this video, I will simply provide you the link in the description box. And I hope that you have hit that like and subscribe button till now, because I have tried my best to explain you beautifully as I can, and we have made this app from the scratch. So I deserve like and subscribe button. So hit that like and subscribe button and show your support. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.